Welcome back everyone. This video is about how many programs should you apply in order to secure a residency seat. Before we go any further, if you haven't subscribed my channel, hit subscribe. It's very difficult to gauge the exact number of programs that everyone should apply because everybody has a different CV, they have a different financial background, and we are applying in different specialties, and everybody has a different kind of scores in USMLEs, and their immigration or visa status is always different from other person. The AMGs apply for only like 20 or 30 programs mostly. They know where they want to land. They exactly know the geographical location that they would prefer, and they will go for like 5 6 interviews mostly. And they are already kind of in up the burden of debt, so they do not want to waste too much money. But for IMGs, I would advise everyone to apply at least for 100 programs. It doesn't matter what's your CV is, it doesn't matter what your visa status is, whether you are a US citizen or not, you should apply for at least 100 programs. And given that this year everything is different and interviews are virtually, I've seen in the forums that the seniors and the current residents are advising people and discouraging them not to apply in many programs and to save money for the next year. I would say don't listen to them, and I will tell you later in the video why. In contrast, I would encourage you to apply more in the programs this year, and again, I will tell you the reason why in the later part of the video. So, first, we will discuss the most important aspect, which is your pocket or your financial status. So, if we take a look at the ERA's website, they charge $99 for first 10 programs. After that, the next 10 programs, they charge $16 each, making it a total of $160 for the next 10 programs. So the next one is from a program number 21 to program 30. They do charge $20 each, making it 200 for these 10 programs. And after that, there is a flat rate of $26 each. So let's suppose if you apply in 100 programs of one specialty, it will cost you $2,279. So this is for one specialty. If you are applying in another specialty, then again for the first 10 programs you will pay only $99, and for the next program $16 each, and so and so. So we can say that for the initial 30 programs it's not much of a money, but after 30 the rates have gone aggressively higher. So if your scores are not very good and you are applying for a competitive residency, then you should also think about applying for a less competitive residency like pathology or family medicine, even if you don't have a very good CV for that particular specialty. As for your buffer specialty, don't apply in more than 30 programs in that one, since after 30 programs, the rates are quite higher per program. Also, don't apply in the same hospital in different specialties unless you are doing prelim, of course, because the coordinators can be the same. People who do not have a very great CV. By this, I mean people who have very low scores of between 200 to 220s and who also have some gaps and are non-US IMGs. I would advise to apply for like 160 programs at least. Uh, if we'll take a look at the calculator for the first 100 programs, as we calculated, it will cost 2,279, and for the next 60 programs it will cost $1,560, making it a total of $3,839. As for if you have money and you have a very good CV, apply broadly, apply in very high rank programs as well. You never know, you might get a call from them. Apply in Cleveland Clinic, Florida Hospital, even if you don't think that you are quite eligible for their criteria, but you never know, because after it's done and you get matched, you might have a regret that I should have applied in that particular program. And some if somebody get a call from them with your scores, you will always be in regret that why did you apply in that program. But this thing is true only for those who have very great financial circumstances. As for the non-US IMGs versus US IMGs, US IMGs do not have to apply broadly. Usually, they have some states in their mind in where their family is, so they want to be stayed in that. So They don't have to apply very broadly, but I think 100 programs is a safe limit, or 100 to 120. So in the start of the video, I discussed that even if people are discouraging you to not apply in so many programs, I would encourage you to apply in as many programs as you want, where you are eligible. And the reason is because, first of all, the program directors are all aware of the situation. I have talked to my previous program director as well as the program director of the program where I am working, and they know what's going on. They know that people are not able to get the USMLE Step 2 CS. They don't have enough USCE, and they are agreeable to relax some of their requirements. The second thing is regarding NRMP 2020 MASH data. If you take a look at the internal medicine categorical, they took like almost 1100 US IMGs and almost 2100 non-US IMGs. Still, there were some seats that were unfilled, and now they have to fill in these positions. They don't have too much AMGs to fill in all the positions, so they do have to take the IMGs. Also, look at the other specialties. Look at neurology, look at the pediatricians, making it a total of 3000 non US IMGs and 4000 non US IMGs. So they have to take those, because if for 3 years these slots go empty, the Medicare and Medicaid will stop funding for these programs who get unfilled. So they have to make sure that their programs get filled, even if they fill it with people who do not have enough US clinical experience or whose CV is not very good. And when I said that you should apply more in more programs this time, there was a reason behind it, because everything is virtual. You don't have to go there. With an in-person interview, it costs a lot. First, you have to buy tickets in order to go to the United States. It will cost about like $2,000. Then for each interview, give or take, it will cost like $200 to $300 average, given the cost of the lodging, given the cost of the transportation, your food in that place. So I would consider it as a blessing in disguise that you are saving money from not going in person, and you should utilize this money in applying for more programs. Like some programs I didn't really apply, like some programs in Arizona and New Mexico, because I knew if even if I get an interview from there, it will cost me like almost $1,000 to go for the interview, which will mess up my budget. And if you apply in less programs and unfortunately you don't get matched, and next year even there are still virtual interviews going on because of the corona, you never know. And again, you have ruined your 1 year, and still you have to apply again. And next year, I guess you will be applying in more programs then. So don't save money, save your future. And even if you don't have USCE, or you don't have the step 3 or USMLE step 2 CS, don't worry, because 70% of the IMGs that are applying this year do not have those, and you're all similar. So program directors have to choose among you. So that's the end of today's video. Hit like if you liked my video. Do let me know in comments which other topics you want me to discuss, and please subscribe and hit notification button for more upcoming content. Thank you all. Good luck.